Hello Aries, my name is Ginger and I'm going to do your reading for the month of January 2022. I am dog sitting right now and I'm hoping the dogs will be quiet. I just took them out, so maybe they'll be quiet because they can be barkers. So we'll see how it goes, I'm hoping. Okay, hoping for the best. Okay, let's see. So this month, Aries, I'm going to pull a card from Alana Fairchild's Rumi Oracle. Then I will pull 3 cards from the ETA Oracle. I used them last month to get the energies for the month. And I'll be doing the tarot reading itself with the MJ Cullinan's for Hixa tarot deck. All right, so let's get started. I have already called in my spirit guides to assist me with clear, concise readings for Aries. And let's see what your Rumi Oracle card is. You have passion for purpose, and Aries has a purpose, that's for sure. So let's see what this card is. It's the number 2 in the deck. Passion for purpose, Aries. That's how God made you. Okay. She made you knowing what she was doing. Okay, let's see, number 2. I'll hold the card up for you. Passion for purpose. Love, like life, flows through the heart. Feel the thrill of the flow and say nothing. Love, like life, flows through the heart. Feel the thrill of the flow and say nothing. And then I'll read the description that Alana put in. Do you yearn to find your way, to fulfill your divine destiny, to know the purpose for your presence within the sacred body of the Earth Mother? Your heart is questing for deeper meaning. It desires certainty as to your sacred tasks for this lifetime. Your heart wants to know why you were born, for what purpose. You must know that the answer to these questions is love. I bring you your answer straight from the heart of the universe. Be wild within your passion. Do that which stirs your soul, even when it makes you feel uncomfortable, especially then. For what is being truly alive, if not a decision to be open instead of resistant, to be wild rather than comfortable, so that at any moment we will be ready for the invitation of the divine beloved to come closer. I call you now, the you that is beyond your mind, the you that the heart knows, the you that cannot deny life. To that you, I ask this question: what stirs the passions of your nature? Do that. Be that. Oh boy. Ooh, I love that. Man, I'm getting some chills on that one. Aries. Oh boy, that is beautiful. Okay. ETA Oracle. Let's see what the energies of the month are for Aries for January 2022. Let's see what we get. Oh, I'm going to need this, so let me put this. I don't only have a small little space here, so okay. Okay, Aries. I'm being stubborn, so I guess I got to take. Oh, potion. Potion. And this is the one, yeah, there's the frog. I remember this. The frog. It's okay. Ceremony. Oh, wow. What a beautiful painting. Potion, ceremony, and embrace. Yeah, baby. I like that crown you're wearing. Yeah. All right. Let's see. I like that. Okay. So potion. Potion, potion. Here's the card. Potion is a card about black magic and occult interferences on figures of authority and power, or on us, and the damage we can self-inflict simply by responding in the frequency of fear. The skull depicted in the artwork represents death, but we can see the clouds of green smoke may be hiding something more or creating an illusion of the skull. There are eyes looking through the skull, which might suggest the scary skull is not in fact death itself, but only being a warning as a mask to aid in spellcasting. The crown floating above the bubbling cauldron appears to have been poisoned by the brew. As the crown may symbolize a ruler or source of power, interesting, it suggests that this may be contaminated by the potion that was created by this dark figure. The toad resting on the ledge of the cauldron, however, seems unfazed by all of this. As toads are a symbol of transformation, magic, life, and rebirth, he acts as a good luck symbol to show us that what is brewing may only appear more potent than it really is. When this card comes up in readings, take some time to cleanse yourself of the potion in your system. Meditate to restore your nervous system, recharge energetically, and cleanse your auras. Yeah. Sometimes we allow things in we don't realize we're allowing in. That's really kind of what that card is about. And it's not going to kill you. You need to just cleanse yourself. Ceremony is the next card. And we're going to see in the reading how that, in the tarot reading, how those energies may be affecting you. Whoa, I'm going to show you this big picture. Look at how beautiful that is. Wow. A bird. Wow. That's a bird, and there's a peacock. This is a peacock. Amazing. Very beautiful. Okay. This card was created with the female spirit in mind. The artist wanted to create something beautiful and strong that embodied the feeling of ceremony, but also that celebrated the female spirit. A ceremony allows us to acknowledge a transition or a rite of passage, a new beginning, or sometimes as a conclusion to an event in our lives. Wow, the character portrayed in this artwork was intended to represent any woman of any religion, with the idea that it doesn't matter what religion or philosophy you believe in, we are all united as women. The fierce, determined look in the woman's eye and strong profile, juxtaposed with the intricate flowers, represent the strength of women and femininity, but also the nurturing and delicate side. This card calls upon the power of the divine feminine within to aid us during a significant or challenging transitional period in our lives. This is the positive expression of the feminine side of us that exists in both men and women. It is sacred, sensual, and often beyond the realm of day-to-day living. That is really beautiful. I think you deserve that one, Aries, that's for sure. Embrace is the next card. Okay. Embrace depicts a crowned woman among three semi-transparent butterflies. This divine and ornamented figure is connected with the butterflies and the universe. Her pose and glare mimic a heavenly mother-like figure who loves all and is loved by all. Butterflies are deep and powerful representations of life. Many cultures associate the butterfly with our souls. They are symbolic of metamorphosis, rebirth, and renewal, beauty, and the transitory nature of beauty itself. This card is about embracing our feminine, nurturing side, love, beauty, and self-care, while being in complete balance and harmony with all that surrounds us. Oh, lovely. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. So we have the first card, Potion, which is asking us to take a look. You know, are we being fearful of things that we don't need to be afraid of? We can set our boundaries against them or put our boundaries up. It could be a distraction. The frog is saying, you know what? You need to sit, meditate, clear yourself, be conscious. Be conscious. This frog is conscious. He's just in the now. So that's what that card is asking you. This is telling you that a great transition, a major change, something is going to change in your life that will free you up to do new things. And it's going to feel like a ceremony. It's going to feel like the passing of the guard or something like that for you. And then this is about being in your divine feminine and using it for good, using it to help you move forward, being compassionate and loving and gentle and nurturing and vulnerable and all of those things, while also being strong and empowered and transformed in that process, in this process, because this is going to create major beautiful change in your life. Love it. Love that. Okay, let's start with the tarot reading for Aries for January 2022. Okay. So I'm going to do 3 rows of 5 cards each. And I'll see what the story is, okay, as I lay them out. Here we go. 10 of Swords. You're done. So this card, you know, this ceremony card is the new beginning that you're just waiting for. You're waiting for this. You're just waiting. What you're doing that has brought you to this, it's almost like you're dying, your soul is dying, is a potion that is just kind of sucking the life out of you. You know, how can you balance your life right now until this ceremony comes in so that the life is not being sucked out of you yet while still doing. I know that there are some people who this is not addiction or anything like that. It is a job that really just feels like it's sucking the life out of you, or a marriage or something like that, where something needs to change and you've done everything you can and you feel like you're just about dead. What can you do to empower yourself again until the ceremony comes? What can you do to clear yourself of the potions that other people have brought into your environment and that you've allowed to, because these processes usually happen very slowly, and all of a sudden we realize, oh my gosh, what is going on here? That's what I have to say about this 10 of Air, which is the 10 of Swords. Find a way. Where there's a will in the way, there's a way. And Aries has a way, because Aries has a passion for purpose. And you're not in your purpose right now. Although maybe you are, because where there's a will, there is a way. When you need to do what you feel like you cannot do, you can. Clear your energy. Sit in meditation. Forget about what's going on outside. Just go inside. Clear yourself. Get your chakras aligned. There are many meditations you can use on YouTube to practice with, to work with. The next card I have for you is the Knight of Air. I kind of want to look up, I just kind of want to look up what she has on the Knight of Air. What she thinks about it. Because the Knight of Air is typically, in the Rider-Waite, he's a fast-moving, impulsive kind of energy, and this doesn't really look fast-moving, impulsive, but maybe it is. I just want to check. Let's see. Knight of Air. She has, I don't know, that it doesn't look like the bird wants to take off from her, but Well, I'm going to see, so it says, the Knight of Air commands the attention of all within her presence. If you encounter this creature, be warned that she will swiftly and accurately assess your strengths and weaknesses. And if you catch her on a bad day, she will highlight your flaws to prove her superiority. Yeah, that's the energy of the Knight of Swords, because he's such an intellectual. He's very smart. He's smarter than you. All right, he's smarter than you, and he'll let you know that. Holding her tongue is not something she enjoys doing. On the contrary, this fairy almost takes pleasure in her bluntness. I wonder if this is that energy. That's kind of what I'm wondering. But although her rough tone is biting, she does offer what most do not: straightforward, honest, and accurate information that always proves to be helpful during times of uncertainty. This knight helps us speak up when we need an authoritative voice or show our subject knowledge to persuade others. When it supports us, this energy we are able to articulate our ideas succinctly, and as a result, become an invaluable asset to others when they require fast, accurate information. The problem arises, creates a narrative within that. You are not indispensable. This knight is not indispensable. It will try to justify his or her actions. It will. It's the Knight of Air that has us treating those around us like idiots or as inferiors. The Knight energy will have us asking that our rude behavior be excused, because there is no time for formalities or caring for others' feelings when information needs to be delivered. When the Knight of Air appears in a reading, be aware that your attitude may be putting those around you off. And although you may hold a great deal of wisdom, no one is ever indispensable. Your sharp intellect will open doors. How far you get into the room is up to you. So I don't see that, Aries is a fire sign. Fire signs can be a little self-centered, but I don't really see, and I see them as being blunt. I kind of see that. So I'm not sure. Maybe when we're at the end of our rope, like in the Ten of Swords, we can be like the Knight of Air, because we've just had enough of this. It's like, we're exhausted. Leave me alone. Don't ask me to help you, because I need help. Okay? So we'll see how that plays out as we go along. Then I have the Eight of Earth, the Eight of Pentacles. It's the card of hard, dedicated work. It's the kind of work that you love to do. It's not the Ten of Air, and it's got nothing to do with the Knight of Air. It's beautiful, abundant, productive. It's the kind of work where the day flies by. You don't even know what time it is. So that's there also. And then we have the Hanged Man. Interesting. Okay, the Hanged Man, and then the Four of Wands. Actually, and this is a fun card. They're kind of playing around, getting ready for a party, setting up for a party, and this one's kind of playing. It's as though she's being birthed. It's as though she's being birthed, and she's not crying, she's smiling. If you hold it upside down, you can see she's smiling. Something new is being born here in this card. And you have your midwives there, People help you come through this okay. That's beautiful, because it goes with the oracle cards. So, all right, Eight of Earth. We have a couple of different, we have a main story with a couple of little things going on in the background, like is true of most people's lives. Next, we have the Knight of Cups. Yeah, I don't want to talk about this yet, because this is a bigger picture. And then that's interesting. Then we have the Five of Water, which is loss. Grieving a loss. Ah. Seven of Pentacles. It's kind of interesting. All right. The Queen of Earth, Mother Earth. It's like Mother Earth or the Empress, only she's a queen. Having everything you need to feel secure. And you don't, that's one less thing to worry about. You feel secure, you have the money you need, you have a beautiful place to live, blah, 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 blah. You have a place to live, you're comfortable, you're safe, secure. Then we have the Nine of Wands, the Wounded Warrior. Although I think really it's called boundary training. That's boundary training right there. That's what that is. And then you have the Seven of Air, a little jealousy, someone being deceptive for their own gain. The Hierophant. The Sun. The Sun finally comes out. I have a feeling that this, all right, and I'm getting chills all over my body as verification for me. I have the feeling that there's background information here for the story that's being told. We have the Eight of Cups. This is a card of moving on. Oh boy, I'm getting chills looking at this reading. And then you have your new start. There you go, the Fool. You got your journey. Here it goes. Here we go. Before the end of January. Okay, let me look at the cards. All right, what I'm seeing is current situation, background situations, things occurring in the background, and I see from the Sun on is your new beginning. And this will be in the month of January. So with the Ten of Air, the Knight of Air, the Eight of Earth, the Hanged Man, and the Four of Wands. This is a story of a person who has given her all, his or her all, to the point where it's they have no more to give. They're getting a little snippy, the Knight of Air, a little snippy. Please forgive me. They're feeling cranky, snippy, because you know what? They've done all they can do, and they can barely get out of bed. You know what I mean? It's that kind of energy. The Eight of Earth is there because there's some part of your life that you love. You love this part of your life, although you don't really have the opportunity to spend time doing whatever this Eight of Earth work is. You don't have time to do this. It would be a great benefit for you, but you just don't have the time. Okay? Maybe every now and then, but you're so overwhelmed by what's going on, whatever it is that's causing this, upheaval within your spirit, and your physical body is exhausted. Your mind and your body are just exhausted. So I don't know what the situation is. It could be a number of things, but you don't have time. Your mind you don't have enough time. As soon as your mind relaxes, you're asleep at the end of the day, because you've been doing something, taking care of something, working something out, trying to maintain your balance and your homeostasis, which is not working because you've got the Ten of Air. And the divine is saying, just hold on, please, hold on, because I have something new for you. Don't give up, just hang in there. I have something new. It's being birthed right now. in the month of January. It's gonna come. You have the Knight of Water. I see the Knight of Water as someone who could be helping you out, but they have too many things to do themselves. They really do have a responsibility to help out, but it's just not in them. And so they're kind of getting lost in their own life, and they may think of you and what you're going through, but they don't feel that they don't want to believe that they have a way to help you, because that makes it easier for them. So they're living in a daydream. That person is living in a daydream. You could really use their help, but they make it clear that I was talking to someone last night, and we were talking about a situation, and I said, oh, that person has what is it called? What is it called? You know, it's like they designed themselves to be incompetent, so they don't have to do the work. They don't have to. It's apparent incompetence. They're like, oh, I don't know how to do that. I can't. I don't know how to. You know, and it's like, guess what? Sit down. I'll show you. It's not hard. But oh no. They just they just don't want to do it. That's what that's about. And you know what? It's not that you lost someone you're losing. You feel like you're losing yourself in this process. You feel like you're losing yourself. But you're not. You're not. You know, this is temporary. You have this angel here waiting for you, protecting you, guiding you. It's going to be okay. We have the 7 of Earth, and it's right underneath the 8 of Earth. You're wondering if your efforts are going to bear fruit. I'm going to say it is going to bear fruit, because this is a card of really hard work, and you're looking over the whole scenario, and you're wondering, what is this going to bring me? Has this really hard work? Has this really hard work helped me in any way? Well, it has, because this is a hard work about learning lessons. It's hard work about learning lessons that you will bring into the future with you. And although you'll never find yourself in this situation again, because as soon as you see that coming down the track, you're like, no, I'm taking the other train. Nope, not getting on that train. But you're going to be able to use these energies to help you moving forward once this is over. You have the Queen of Earth behind you. She's the Queen of Pentacles. She's supporting you. She's behind you. You have nothing in the material world to worry about. It's not one less thing you need to worry about, okay? You are completely supported in the material world, financially. Home, car, food, heat, that kind of thing. You're completely covered there. You are a little cranky, and she's not only setting her boundaries, but man, she's got some fire. She's got some fire on those swords, and it burns. So you're feeling like, don't come close to me, because I will hurt you, because you're at the end of your rope. You're done. You're done, but it's not done yet, so you have to keep going. Now, there's somebody here. Oh, this card, designed incompetence. Is that it? Designed incompetence, because they design their incompetence. They're not incompetent, but it's of their own design and making. Okay. Hang in there, Aries. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. We have this card. These fairies back here, these are your spirit guides. Okay? And they help us, our spirit guides help us to see what we can't see with our eyes. There's a deceptive quality here. Someone is deceiving for their own gain. I'm seeing, we have black dahlias here. They're like really indigo. I'm not sure what the significance of that is, but I find that to be very interesting. I'm sure there's a significance. So there is deception around you. I'm not sure why the deception is there. Because certainly nobody wants to be in your position, but this person may be seeing the knowledge and wisdom you are gaining that you don't yet see, but it's apparent in your words, in your actions, that you are gaining a great deal of spiritual wisdom, maturity in doing whatever this is that you're doing. This is the Hierophant, and in this card, I see that this is about firmly held beliefs and needing to let go of firmly held beliefs, like the beliefs that created the situation for you, because we create the situations that we find ourselves in. That's how we learn our lessons, right? It's telling me that there are some deeply held beliefs that you live by that you're going to either need to let go of, you're going to need to cut the roots of those beliefs so that you can move forward. That's a big tree. That's a lot of big beliefs, and they're very deep rooted. So it's going to be a little more painful, but it's not going to be like this kind of pain. Nothing like that. It's going to be a pain that, once released, brings you great freedom. Great freedom. You have the Sun, the Eight of Water, and the Fool at the end of the reading. The Sun, do I need to say anything about the Sun? Who doesn't love having the sun shining on them, right? It nurtures us, it heals us, it gives us life, where you're feeling like you're just about out of life. But here at the end of the reading, we have new life coming in. The Eight of Water is leaving town. I am leaving town. I've learned here what I needed to learn, and I'm moving on. Because you know what? There's nothing for me here. None of you have helped me. None of you have supported me. Not my community. Not this person. I need to find a new place. I need to find a new way of being. I need to find a new way where I live spiritually, mentally, not necessarily physically in this reading, but there are things, Aries, that you are no longer willing to do. So don't even approach Aries, because Aries is not having it. Aries is moving on, and Aries is going to be doing something brand new. This energy, you're moving on, you're quote unquote leaving, will hurt. People will be hurt by it. Too bad there's not a Seven of Wands here, because that's the card of standing your ground. You don't even care whether they're hurt by it, because that's their issue. That's not your issue. Because obviously they didn't really think much about you while you were in this position. See, this is different from the heavy burden of the Ten of Wands. This is the Ten of Air. But this is a burden, yes, that you did bring on yourself. Because you said, yes, I will do this. Or you thought, yes, I have to do this. Who else is going to? Nobody else is going to. And I can't let this situation I can't. It would be unethical and immoral. So I can't do it. it's a situation where whatever is going on was, it's coming to an end now, and it was very poor planning from the start. There was no planning, nothing put in place in this situation for, it's like you're taking care of someone and they really needed long-term care insurance and didn't have it. It's sort of like that, okay? But you're moving on. This situation is going to change, and it's okay to be, you're cranky, and you know, you have new things being birthed. I mean, you're being reborn in this process. You've got great support around you, and it is almost over. It is almost over. There's a lot going on, and yeah, you're cranky. You got the Knight of Air and the Nine of Fire. You know, you've got these two cards, and yeah, guess what? I'm not feeling good because I want to be doing this. I'm not feeling good. So don't get too close to me, and don't pick on me, and don't criticize me, and don't say, oh, well, just do this. Guess what? There's a lot more involved than just do this. So you're cranky because you want to be doing this. You don't want to be here, but this is where you are. So you're accepting it. You need to accept, this is where I am. It's almost over. I am going to be okay, because you're going to be more than just okay. Because while you're going through this really difficult time, you've got beautiful new spiritual things coming into your life. And this is just what I've done already. So at the end, just know you have the Sun. You have a letting go of the old beliefs that don't serve you. And something brand new. And people may say to you, what are you, crazy? Let them say it. Let them say whatever they want. No, I'm not crazy. I'm actually feeling the sanest I've ever felt in my life right now. That's your reading, Aries. I look forward to seeing how this works out for you, because, well, I know how it's going to work out. The actual machinations of it, I probably will never know, but it does support the oracle cards that were pulled for you. You're doing spiritual work here. The outward work that you're doing is spiritual work, yet there's also inner spiritual work. You have a passion for purpose, and that may be why you took on this task. Part of the reason why, however, you have new purpose. You have a new day coming, and it's a gift, and you have, it's like a whole life ahead of you. That's what you have. You have a whole new cycle that you're able to start and create something new that makes you happy. This is for you now, okay? This is for you. All right, and that's my reading for Aries for the month of January 2022. I look forward to knowing that at some point, maybe some of you will let me know in the comments that, yes, this really happened for me. All right, have a beautiful day, Aries, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.